Good. Live.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright. So, this short magical session will take place several seconds before the end of the last session. Or, I think at the end of the last session, you guys teleported, you ended up on a rocky outcropping. You saw in the distance perhaps some sort of base. You saw way off in the distance perhaps the noble camp that you came from. But during that short distance teleport, or long distance, it's hard to gauge, everyone had a bit of an out-of-body experience, perhaps different than others. Well, everyone's was a bit different. And some of them was a bit of a shared experience. So, as you guys teleport into the mythal, misty stepping, following Xavier, Avola, your vision is taken over by this. The majesty is overwhelming, and the creature looks to you, and its eyes flash, and a telekinetic connection is formed. Avola, my child, know that I have heard your prayers. You have great power within you, and the making of a great champion lays just beneath the surface. Conquer the chaos in your soul and attain new heights. This will be your first test as you claim your right as champion. Fight with your new companions in this trial. They are good souls and will stand by you in this fight against evil, as Torm stands by me. Rosin and Korjarg, you find yourselves here in the majesty, standing right behind Avola. You're overwhelmed by the majesty as well, as Bahumat stands before you, and next to him. Did that pop out?
No.
I tried to make this pop out at the same time. The glorious image of Torm.
Torm.
The righteous hand of justice stands next to Bahumat. He nods. A resonant voice speaks out to both of you as well. I watch over both of my warriors, and your cause is that of justice. Fight well. Your vision flashes, and the deities' forms are both gone as your world swirls and careens. And you all land on your feet, kind of catching yourselves at your knees, standing up straight, and you blink a little bit, opening your eyes, and you're all standing on a platform with orange glowing runes etched into the floor. And you're accosted by the heat of the room as you notice, just off to the ledges, boiling pools of magma. Let's go ahead and put you guys right here.
Ooh. It's a little hot in here.
As you hear the boiling bubbles of magma, and you look around, and you're in an underground cavern, rock walls rising 30 feet up around you in a semi-domed room. You witness what appears to be two deity-like avatars of Bahumat and Tiamat in the center of the room. They seem to be speaking to one another. You can't understand them. Tiamat roars in anger, and a pillar of fire erupts on the platform behind her. Both avatars wink out, and a fire column falls, and 3 figures are left standing in its wake. A large dragonoid form. Let me see if I can do this correctly. Oh, no, it's not going to let me show it from the pop out here. Okay, let's do this. I thought I had everything prepared. Sorry about that. As you guys catch a glimpse, what appears to be the resurrected form of one of your long opponents, wielding a large greatsword. Behind him, a live figure steps out, wielding a rapier, having an eye patch over one eye. whips his rapier back and forth in the air, kind of stretches and rolls his backbones. And then you notice a third figure standing behind it. Them both. A smaller, draconic-like humanoid.
Return of the Slain! Return of the Slain!
Stretches out.
Oh, I know this one.
No way. Oh, man.
The three figures look forward and catch the three of you standing on your platform.
I wouldn't
That'll
do this
be
shit
an
once. I'll do
initiative.
it again.
I'm going to hiss Anzi's name with, like, such an angry scowl before I see Langdradrosa. Langdradrosa. Oh my god, that name still trips me up. And just kind of blanch a little bit because we almost died trying to kill him the first time around. But after I blanch a little bit, I'm going to steel myself. I just remember Bahamut's words and step forward.
So as you step forward, you clearly see the three figures on the other side stepping up to match. And,
Guys, these three have been slain by us before. I know you weren't with us, but Langdradrosa almost killed our entire party. We just killed Anzi, and you know how fierce she was. And Born Grey. And I'm gonna look to Korchgar, and I'm gonna be like, you need to pick the biggest target and attach to it. Whether the biggest target be physically or strength-wise, you need to attach yourself.
as you're saying this, you hear them speak, and their voices resonate throughout the chamber, as if amplified. It's as though everyone could hear everyone, no matter the distance that they're at. You
Oh.
see Anzi looks over, and, is that you? I know we haven't been parted for long, and I doubt I could rob your corpse in this scenario, but I'm certain that you can experience pain.
The only one going to experience pain is you, Anzi. And I'm going to kind of just rub the bottom of my Draconica Star Tiara and be like, I hope you don't mind, but I took something that was not mine.
I'll be having that back.
Ha! You said that about my ring, and you still didn't get that.
You're both cut off by Langdrosa. These ones. I defeated nearly their whole band myself. And now I've been in Tiamat's presence for longer than any of them. I will break them. I will start with that dwarf. He looks like the only warrior among them.
I'm gonna let my raw energy kind of just fuel itself and just hold it in like I'm gonna prepare to unleash it. Not like I know it's I have to roll initiative, but like I'm so pumped.
And then Born Grey steps around, and I suppose that leaves me with the warrior that I do not know and do not care for. I will dismiss her, and then I will be taking both of your kills as well. I am not happy about my situation here. All of you can roll initiative. Unless you guys have more cuss words and things to say to these people, I know your characters don't know them well.
I love being underestimated.
I love that I always have the shittiest initiative. Oh
Okay,
god.
At least Rosin rolled high.
At least
Alright.
Nick, what's your channel called on Twitch?
Oh, yeah. I am
That's-
not 100. It's
yeah.
Revan Falcon.
Revan, right? Revan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how it's spelled on here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Did you find
Thank
it?
you. No, it's because John wants to watch.
Oh yeah, here.
I found it. Okay.
I'll post
I
it
texted
in the
him.
in the blue chat here. There it is.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm
Okay.
gonna follow you. Oh, nope, I have to log in. Never mind. I'm gonna follow you later.
Alright. I was adding turns. Yeah, add turn. We're doing a fight. We're fighting. Yeah. Oh, I'm stoked.
Flimsy.
I'm stoked to
I
bring my
love
bad
this
guys
guy.
back. Ooh,
This map is so cool.
I know. I'm stoked. Lava
Where
is deadly.
are-
Don't fuck around with lava.
Where
You
are our
will
bad
burn
guys
to
standing?
death.
Oh, there they are.
I'm counting on it.
Floor is lava?
That was actually my thought. I was like, I wonder how quickly I can throw Anzi into the lava.
Ooh, no, throw Boring Gray. He's the one with the counter spell.
Alright, what'd you guys get for initiative?
21.
Vola's got 4 and Rosin got 21. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys can buff up your tokens. You're weak and you're over here.
Oh, like full health?
Yep, full health, full spell slots. It's go time.
It's fucking
Okay,
go
okay.
time.
So Langdorosa is the first to take the initiative as he pulls a big greatsword off his back and just bounds over this precarious bridge-like thing. Launched himself into the front here. Who shall step up first and be destroyed? And he kind of lowers himself into a crouching stance.
I get.
That'll be the end of his turn. Anzi is up next.
Where-
I think it's
where
actually
did I go?
Rosin.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Rosin got
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, I didn't put those ones in. Sorry. Added you guys and then
No
did the
worries.
descending. Alright, Rosin.
Okay, cool. I'm going to take my full 30. I guess like where? Yeah, there. Okay. So I'm gonna take my full 30 movement, and then I'm going to cast lightning bolt as a cantrip from my buddy the cape,
From the Abyssal Cat?
and shoot a lightning bolt 5 feet wide.
What do you
Abyssal
call him? Sparky?
Cat. So 5 feet wide. No, Sparky. And 100.
Alright, and then he has to make a deck save?
I don't quite get Anzi, because she is just slightly out of us to make a dexterity save,
Okay.
or take 8d6 lightning damage, or half as much if he's successful.
Alright, so he makes the
What's
deck
the-
save.
oh, it's
He's
15.
in his stance there and he's like,
He only takes 4d6s.
so he dodges out of the way.
12.
And the yeah, so he'll take half
So-
that for the deck save.
So you still roll 66, isn't it? Oh no, it's okay. I see it here.
Or
It's because
it's 4d6 because it's half.
Gotcha.
I think you still roll all the dice. You just half the number
then he
if he
takes half?
resists.
Okay.
Yeah. So is it
So half
8d6?
of-
It's just like
How I thought the cat
Wait.
did like 66 or does it do 8d6 the cat?
Your written, it was a creature takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. Is your
Okay,
written
so it is
writing.
like a full lightning. Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So,
So
do
he
I
takes-
round up to 13 or does he take 12 anyway?
he takes 25 halved, so he'll take 13
13.
and then
Gotcha.
he will also look relatively unfazed as he kind of just laughs. You think you can hurt me with lightning? Can't you see my scales? I am spawned from the blue dragons. Those denizens of lightning. I shall show you. And
Did I just try to lightning bolt a
Yeah.
unlightningable guy?
You lightning bolted a lightning resistant guy.
Okay,
Lightning. His
um,
flesh is lightning. There's
Uh,
sparks coming off him. You're like, yeah, more lightning. You take that.
Yeah.
he doesn't have essence of lightning coming off him, but he is a blue dragon, half dragon. Like you look at him and he's not like the Dragonborn you've seen up until
Yeah.
now. He's something else. He would be considered like a half dragon of some kind.
Okay, cool.
He's also very big. As you get close, he's like nearly 10 feet tall and has a pretty hefty tail. And dragon.
Are these
form.
things, what are these things here? They're not any sort of, like, cover, are they?
We'll say they're like an altar with like a runic pillar in the center there. So you can use them as cover if you would like, yeah.
I'm going to, for a second, I just have to remember how my warp works. I think I can just warp as a bonus action to a spot 5 feet near me, but
I think it's half your distance. You can use it as a bonus
as a
action.
bonus action, an occupied space half my walking speed. Okay, cool. So 15. Yeah, I'm gonna just warp right here. That's my turn.
Okay. As your turn ends, if you want to like duck and take cover behind the thing, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
take cover. Yeah.
Okay. So you can gain like a half to 3/4 cover from ranged attacks in that area. We'll say.
Okay. Cool.
Say half cover for now. Because
Half
you just
cover?
ran in there, and like unless you really want to tuck yourself up against the thing.
No, because I just warped there and then maybe like crouched a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anzi is gonna take the turn next. Oh, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. And she starts walking towards the bridge here. And as she's going, you start to see the cadence of a spell you recognize. As she gets to the end of the bridge, she starts and throws a small fist-sized ball of fire, whizzes towards Evola. Make a dex save as the ball hits the ground directly next to you in Korjagar, and a fireball erupts, much like your signature spell. Dex saves, please. As she will now roll back 8d6. Bang. Her spell save is 15. So anyone who does not must take full blast.
Yeah, you're both good.
Yeah, I'm calculating here.
Oof.
Oh, that felt good. As she moves and starts like cracking her knuckles. Oh, there's so much more to come for you. That'll be the end of her turn.
You just wait. I'll be coming for you. I'll show you what else we can get bleeding out of those fingers.
Korjagar, get Borin Gray. Get him so he's not paying attention to me. Trust
Actually,
me.
At the end of her turn, she will... Oh, actually can't cast 2 spells in the same turn. My mistake. She will do nothing. She will sit there cackling. So, go on. I'm sorry to interrupt. Oh, it is Borngray's turn. This is so drab. Brought back from the afterlife to kill these fools again. And he starts doing what you guys recognize as Xavius's Blade Dance signature. And he just kind of like dances along the thing here. Runs up along Langarosa. He'll dance over here and kind of pirouette off to the side, seeing Rosin.
Oh!
He has extra movement as a blade dancer. He will come into range of Rosin, and he will fire. Let me see this spell list. No, hold back today. A mind spike. And Tara, You reach into the mind of one creature you can see within. You must make a wisdom save.
Not wisdom.
Yep. His spell
I'm
save
not
is also
exactly very
15, I believe.
wise.
Sorry, I meant to
Ooh.
just read it, not
A
post it.
bullet dives in with magical guidance, just saving the day.
No, I was just trying to read it. I clicked on it by accident. I'm sorry. But for next time, she throws something at me, I'm going to use magical guidance if I don't make it. Because I forgot I had that.
You can
So-
retroactively use it if you'd like.
Would you permit me?
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Okay, then I'm going to use that.
That's like a luck dice, right? Based on your sorcery points?
Yeah.
Doesn't help. Boom!
No.
Your flesh is seared right as you're like try to remember the incantation, and it's too quick. The explosion. Unfortunate. So Tara, wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save.
Against
14.
what is Longpray's thing? Plus
Please be a 13.
He's 15. I'm sorry.
Fuck. Okay.
Alright, you
What's the damage?
3d8 psychic damage, and you cannot hide from him as he penetrates your mind.
Okay. Roll. Or unless you want me to roll. 3d8s?
You take 17 psychic
Holy
damage,
shit. Okay.
and he just kind of smiles. This is going to be almost too easy, isn't it? You're not even going to put up a fight? And that'll be the end of his turn. Korjigar, you're up.
I'm going to run up with my movement. Look Borngray right in his one eye and say, "Flee." Casting command. Can he get a wisdom save? Come on. I know your wisdom's terrible.
Borngray's wisdom save. It is
You don't
0.
have wisdom.
But he is also a wizard, so he gets +4. 11. Ooh. What'd you tell him to do?
Flee. He has to use his full action next turn to flee.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
It only lasts one turn. So I'm
Yeah,
not going to bonus action rage.
I like
Korjigar,
it.
as you channel the will of Torm, Borngray is like basically like looks at you and he's like, oh, hell, and he's like starts to turn away. Do you have more of your turn?
Yeah, bonus action rage.
I would like to rage.
I just see Korjigar like smashing his helmet with his
It's time
fist.
to rage.
If you stay angry, you don't gotta get angry.
Exactly.
It's his
Speaking of
secret.
angry, you kind of like stand back up as the smoke's kind of wisping off of you. It's a Vola's turn.
Okay. All right. I see you didn't forget how to burn things. But let me show you how it's really done. I am going to crack my knuckles, start a cantation. I'm going to whisper Langdodrosa's name, almost like a hiss. And I'm going to hit him with Psychic Lance. And then use Meta Magic Twin Spell and hit Anzi with Psychic Lance.
Okay. I don't even know Psychic Lance. I uttered their name. Magenta colored telepathic.
Sorry. Try to read the spell description. Did not like that.
So I'm picturing you like, and then Vola just.
So it's
Bam!
more like almost like Professor X style, where
Yeah.
I'm like Drossa, and it like throw it, and then like fuck you guys.
Nice. Okay, so they both have to make a save of some kind?
Intelligence saving throw.
Ooh.
If they do not pass their intelligence saving throw, they are now incapacitated and take the damage allotted to them.
Ooh, okay.
Here's you go.
So
Okay,
and
gotcha.
we'll do the big guy first. 'Cause
Langdodrosa's is the first one, Anzi's is the second.
he's less. Oh, it's actually.
Till the start of your
relatively smart
next
somehow,
turn.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm
13.
last.
Ooh.
eat a bag of dicks.
So he's blasted in his mind, and he kind of falls to one knee, and you see him just clutching his head. He's like, ah, ah.
7d6s.
And then we're gonna do Anzi, who has a +4 a +7, because she's actually a
Quite intelligent,
wizard.
apparently.
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry.
Takes half as much damage.
Yeah.
But is incapacitated. Okay.
So she still takes 12 damage.
That's still pretty significant to her. She stops her laughing immediately and cries out in pain as she kind of like looks up, clutching one eye.
And then my tail's kind of whipping back and forth and be like, see, some of us can learn new things. And then I'm going to activate Dragon Shroud so that a layer of bronze scales appear on myself, up my neck, kind of around my jawline, up my arms, to flex my inner dragon.
Nice.
And yes. Whew.
Make sure you put your damage on for your fireball there.
I did. Oh, I didn't
On-
put it on my character. I have it on my
Oh.
sheet, sorry.
Okay, no worries. I just wasn't sure. See your tokens here. I know everybody can see the health of your ally. That's okay. Anyways,
I'm just gonna share
Langdros
my
is
ca-
up, but he's incapacitated. So how does that work? What's the spell say?
You have to use his
Incapacitated
full
until-
action to follow the command.
No.
Um,
Langdedrosa is incapacitated for
sorry.
his turn and
Langdedrosa.
cannot do anything.
Wrong
What
person.
spell did you use on him?
I use Psychic Lance. It's the one I... There.
Yeah, on a fail save, target takes 7d6 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the start of your next turn, the caster's next turn.
Oh, so he's just incapacitated.
He's down
Oh, okay.
for the count.
Fuck him.
Fuck him is right.
Rosin, go beat
Alright,
him right over
Rosin's
the face
up.
with your big sword.
Okay.
He's just kind of like, like kind of like fumbling on the ground with his head in his
Not him,
hand.
not him.
But
He's gonna be
the other
stuck
guy's
with me.
not in my range. Oh, actually.
Hit the down guy. Yeah, hit him.
Okay.
Is he?
I'm
He's considered incapacitated. So if you
He's
hit him, it's a
compa-
critical strike.
okay. I'm gonna hit him with my warp sword.
That
26.
hits. All right. So in this scenario, you should use
Oh.
a smite
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
because
I'm
it's an
gonna...
automatic crit when you hit an incapacitated target, and you get to choose when you smite, and you double smite damage. So,
Yeah.
like, this is where paladins shine when they can crit, and they're just basically I like see their sword like basically glow, and they
Divine
just,
smite. Okay.
Yeah, bring your highest
I'm
spell slot.
extra 2d8 for So I do expend a spell slot for that.
yeah.
Yeah, use your biggest
okay.
spell slot. It's totally worth it.
Yeah, whatever your top
Oh,
spell slot
okay.
is, you should use one of those for this.
Okay, so
Add
I'm
that
gonna use
much
a
damage
spell
to the hit.
slot, a 3 spell slot, which is so first is 1d8 and then so it's 3d8s. So
For a smite?
boom. For smite at a 3rd level slot, which I'm
Okay,
using,
so it's going to be 6d8. So roll 3 more d8s for the
Oh.
crit.
gotcha. Okay.
Plus your sword damage is going to be 12.
So 26 was my attack without any and then
Yeah, that's to hit. So you definitely hit.
Oh,
And
okay,
then you do the
gotcha.
damage, which is 12. And then you can roll an additional d8. Okay, so the
Oh, okay.
damage dice, the modifiers are not doubled. So just roll 1 more d8. And then we'll add up all your totals. So right now
Okay.
you've done
Oh,
18 plus 12 plus 1 more d8 dip. Just the d. We'll just use the number at the front.
oh, just
so,
the D8. Okay.
so
so-
that first one was a 2, right? So plus
Gotcha.
2. So you did 18
Gotcha, oh,
plus
okay.
12
I
plus 2. So 20, 34. Is that right?
34?
30. Yeah. Yeah.
12 plus
32. But
No. Okay, I can't. I'm all
I
of a
made
sudden I
this
can't do
wrong.
basic
12
math.
plus 18 is
12,
30.
18, 19, 20 plus 12. So 32. 32 damage.
32.
That's
okay.
a big fucking hit. Basically, you hit this guy as he's like crouching down, and you basically come in to like chop his head right off. And at the last second, he's able to like get his great sword up to deflect it, and you hit the great sword like into the side of his neck. He's like, boom, just slammed over, like the big gash down the front of him from his own blade, kind of
Chunk
deflecting
of
the blow.
flesh out of him.
He kind of like rolls, like yells in pain, and yeah, like you are surprised that anyone took such a gash and still seems to have some fight in him, but there it is. He does.
Give him no quarter.
Just trying to think. If there's
That's your
anything
I need
can do.
attack. I think you get another attack action actually, because that's just
Oh,
your first attack.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Attack again with my
Kind of like
sword.
staggers.
Swing it around the other way. 14.
That won't hit. He's able to. Actually, yeah, 'cause he's incapacitated, so you get advantage
Oh, okay, cool.
till the end of the
Yeah.
next turn.
22.
That will hit.
Beauty.
Okay.
You can't
So-
smite a second time, I don't think.
Oh, you're right.
Can
But
you?
damage 12.
It's not a spell.
I thought it was a bonus action. I'm actually not sure.
It's a smite.
Let me actually. I have it written here. Divine Smite. Starting at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack,
yes,
you can
it says
expend
on
one
hit,
spell
yep.
slot. So, yeah.
You
I
can.
do it
You
anytime
can
I
smite
hit.
him
Do
again.
it. Do it.
It says
Kill
there's no
him.
limit to the smiting ability. It's not a spell. It's on hit paladin. You can expend a slot.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
An incapacitated target is just fucked if a paladin gets close.
Okay, so I rolled damage, which was 12, right?
Yes. So now roll an extra d8.
An extra d8.
Just for your melee weapon attack and damage.
Shit.
Okay. Now you may smite.
And with Smite, I can expend another 3d8s. 18.
So how do you want to do this? You killed it. How does this go? As he's bam blasted back from the first arcing blast of Torm, and you kind of stagger around and you charge up your blade, and as you come in, you connect and you feel this blast of Torm's energy.
Yeah. I think I sense the evil coming off this guy. I'm absolutely disgusted by him. And with the power of Torm, I just take out my anger and I slam my sword into him again and again and again until he is an absolute puddle of guts.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Just obliterated. I destroy evil. I hate evil, and I'm destroying it off the face of this earth for Torm.
When she
Korjigar,
does
Rosin.
this, when she does this, Avola's just gonna be like, yes! And start, like, evil cackling and just, like, staring at Anzi.
And in my brain, I'm totally silent, but as I'm doing this, it's like a ritual. I'm fucking praying. I'm praising Torm in my mind, but it's almost like demonic slashing into this tune.
Korjigar
Overkill.
and Avola, you just watch as Rosin, boom, and then she's just laying into this body that's much bigger than her. You kind of have to like get up on top of this corpse.
Stand-
You're
stand on his
knee. And parts of his armor go flying, tack off part of his arm. And as you're doing this, Anzi, stop! And she will scream and launch a spell lightning bolt right up into your face. As you look up, you are hit straight in the chest by a lightning bolt. Make a dex save.
Dex save. Okay.
So it's like
I'm
it's right here. You gotta try and you are not fast enough. It as you have your sword up in the air, you're like, what? Boom! And it's gonna
Okay.
be a d6 to your chest.
I might go down. I go down. I only have 28 hit points.
No!
Steaming, sizzling hole in Rosin's chest opens up and her armor that splits in a cavity. And you fall upon the corpse that you've left this big opening in Langdrosi. You just kind of flop down into it. And Anzie's just standing there cackling. She starts walking backwards, though, as she looks up and looks over at Borngreek. Kill them! Kill them! She'll walk backwards over here.
As she
No.
moves away, I scream, "Coward! You couldn't face us in reality, and you can't face us here? No wonder Tiamat is going to let you die here.
She's kind of
Come
scowls
now,
at
little dragon. Come play. We have lots more things prepped for you." Sorry.
As you're taunting Borngreat. And he's like, kind of like watching the display off to his side, and he's like, "Ugh!" And he's compelled by Korjigar's essence to run, and he'll charge over here. Like, "Ugh!" He'll stop, kind of skid to a stop. And what's the effectiveness on it? Like, flee with your full action?
Yeah, full action. So if he has a dash, he has to dash.
Okay, so he does have to dash. Ugh! He'll run to the edge of the lava and he'll stop and be like, "Ugh! No! This is ridiculous! I will not be mesmerized by some sort of dwarf!" He turns back and brandishing his rapier. He will look. What can
Howard?
He's kind of embarrassed. Doesn't really know what to say. He was pretty coy up until this stage. You can see him starting to crack. Did not expect to get ensorcelled by a dwarf. He's relatively xenophobic. You guys never got to know him. He's not a great guy.
Racist. Kill the racists!
He is probably the strongest one on this battlefield, though, so I'm happy. He's just gonna hide back here. He can't really do anything, though, so it is what it is. Okay. Korjigar, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to Rosin, and I'm actually gonna let my rage subside, so that I can use my action to cast. What is that? Oh my god! It's
Cure
not
Wounds?
Cure Wounds. Like, it's not healing touch. What in the world is this?
Hey, Cure Wounds. So
Cure
Korjigar, you
Wounds.
call to Torm. Your gauntlet begins to glow. You place it onto the sizzling wound in Rosin's chest. And it kind of instantly closes, and Rosin, you wake up with 8 health. There you go.
8 health. Oh my god.
And then I'm gonna
Amazing.
bonus action rage again.
I'd expect
For the
nothing
silence
less.
of the storm, but we need to storm again.
Nice. Love it. You got movement? Or are you done?
No, I'm done. That's all my movement.
Avola, you're up.
I'm just a little.
What
dwarf.
are these things again?
Altars. Same like
Can
waist
I-
high altars.
Waist high, can I crouch down behind them?
Yeah.
Cool. So, I am going to move as close as I can to this altar. I can't. Okay. So, 30 feet forward.
Okay.
Look at that! Antsy. I'd be like, want to see the other trick I learned? And then I start to cast Lightning Bolt, and I activate Meta Magic Transmuted Spell, and change it to Thunder damage. So it's
Nice.
just like a scream, like almost like a dragon's roar, so that when it hits her, it sounds like a dragon's roaring at her, but it's thunder damage.
like a really high pitched fucking bolt of like fucking
No, like a full on like roar!
Okay.
If a dragon roared in her face.
all right, nice. I'm picturing just fucking like a clear lightning bolt. Then it's just like fucking, and that will do some serious damage if she does not get the fuck out of the way. Let's see if she can. Dex save. Oh.
Down you go, bitch.
She is smashed and thrown several feet back as she attempts to leap out of the way, and is just taken and spins, spiraling, falling to the ground, slumping, falling unconscious, rolling to a
Damn.
slouching stop unceremoniously. She begins to twitch and thrash.
Okay. Okay.
As
Um.
on the ground, her second form begins to spawn.
Oh, come
As her
on!
And she kind of pushes herself back up into a falling, crouching position and roars.
I just want to point out this is the second time I've killed this bitch, and this is the second time this bitch has risen.
This is
Or the
third
third time
you've
she's
killed
risen. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, with that, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Dragon's Breath on myself. And that's it.
That did 34 over, so she went down 11.
What does Dragon's Breath
on
do?
top of her.
So, it doesn't count as a spell anymore, but every turn I can use my action to activate it, and it's going to be like damage of my choice, and it's going to be lightning damage because I am Blood of the Bronze Dragon, which is lightning.
Cool. Okay.
Nice.
So that I don't have to continuously burn spell slots anymore because I've already burnt the one to use it, and it lasts for so long.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right. You anything else?
I can't-
She's just crouching there on the ground. She'll be technically prone.
I can't do anything else, unfortunately.
All right. Let's do that. Okay, then who is up next? We have
Me.
Rosa, who is no longer part of this.
Dead.
Rosin.
Okay.
You find yourself on your back, looking up at Korjigar as he rages right in front of you.
I love it. Excellent. Is it an action to get up from the ground?
It takes half your movement. It's not an action.
Half my movement. Okay. So I'll use half my movement to get up, and then the other half to...
A little dizzy.
A little dizzy.
Kind of catch your footing as you go to step and you fall right into one of the cavities of Lagdaros' chest that you carved out for yourself. You're like, oh, okay,
right.
all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why it takes half my movement. Okay,
Gross
there we go.
I'm gonna take the other half of my movement to move back a little bit, so I'm not immediately in the area, but still close enough to give Korjigar saving throw bonuses. And then I'm going to use my action to lay on hands and give myself 30 hit points. I have 40 to pull from. So, I'm feeling a little better. I'm feeling
Good.
a lot better. Yeah.
Good.
How few hit points you have?
But look at all my hit points.
Wait,
but
I'm
that
so
is
sorry.
an
What did you
action.
just do? Did you just use
I used the action to use lay on hands.
Okay, yeah, just.
Yeah, I had 40 in my pool because I topped it up when you said I could top everything up.
Yep,
and
yep, yep.
I used 30.
Awesome sauce.
That's crazy how effective it is on your health. Such low
I
health.
know.
You're like, I'm going
It's-
back to full.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I could have used all of it, but I'll have a little buffer.
Nice. Okay.
Okay,
and
cool.
You're
Yeah.
done?
Yeah, it's an action and don't have a useful bonus action, so that's it.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So Anzi is going to kind of get up and kind of remain on all fours as her second head kind of fully forms, and now she has the black one next to the red one, and there the neck elongates an extra bit of foot, and her kind of got a hydra aspect to her two heads, and she's no longer bearing any semblance of a sentient dragon or dragonborn. I was gonna say dragonkin or kind. Dragonborn as you know it. She has spawned into something else.
Oh, Chucky.
She uses half her movement to get up. She'll run, get to this stage, and she has attack. That's not going to do her much. So she is going to use both of her dragon breaths and shoot a line of fire and acid towards Korjigar from the
Fuck.
black and red head. Make a dex save.
That's the best you got. What's the addition to the save from the Euradius?
Pardon me?
From
Oh, it's her charisma bonus? I think it's +4 to saving throws made in Tara. What's your aura do?
Oh, someone else is there. I probably
Sorry,
can't remember
Mitch just came in and let me know his 10-year-old brother got really badly injured at camp.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So sorry. What happened?
No.
No, that's
Hopefully Mitch is.
He's okay. He's okay. Seems like he broke his orbital bone. Got hit in the face or something. Yeah.
Dang.
I don't know
Is his
exactly.
eye okay?
It's bruised. It is so bruised. Hopefully he's okay. But yeah, Mitchell's just telling me what he knows about what happened. But he's
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
He's gonna be okay. It's just he came in and showed me a picture of what his face looked like, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I wasn't listening to anything after that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Damn. 14 acid and fire damage.
Oh
there,
shit! Did
Mr.
that happen to
David.
me?
It happened to
Oh.
Korjigar because you moved. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Probably like that in a straight line. Okay.
Okay. I'm glad I moved.
And that will be the end of her turn. Formgray is up. Okay.
He's all the way over here, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had to run as far as he could because Korjigar ensorcelled him
right.
with a
'Cause he got
flea
the fear.
enchantment.
Put the fear of Torm in him.
This is absolutely absurd. Made to flee by a dwarf, embarrassed by a half-elf. This just won't do. He's going to fall into his repertoire of spells.
Get over here. I'll make another crater you like
And
it did your
cast.
buddy.
Haste on himself.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to cast haste on himself. So that gives him double movement and an extra attack action. So he's going to run over here. And who would he run up on? He would definitely run up on these guys. The dwarf who actually ensorcelled him. And he's going to stab the shit out of Korjigar with
he's
his
so fast.
rapier. And it's going to be 1 attack, 2 attack. Oof. And
Miss.
this haste gives a single additional attack action, I believe, not a full multi-attack action.
Oh, that one hits.
He will hit you for 9 piercing. And he will gloat. Take that, stupid dwarf. I knew you couldn't defend all the attacks, and they're just gonna keep coming.
Are they
Since
gonna
I'm not-
keep missing?
Yeah. I'm gonna say,
Kind of like
excuse
turns
me,
quickly, looks at you, and leers. You're next.
Excuse
Tara
me,
used
should I be
taunt.
referring to you as
It was super
Sarah or as
effective.
Mist?
What? What'd you say to him? I didn't
said,
catch that.
should I
He
be
was
referring to
leering
you
at
as
Rosin.
Sarah or as Miss? Because he missed so many attacks.
Shut your mouth, dwarf. That's it.
Then I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm up, right?
Yep, you're up next.
Oh, you got too close.
Kind
I'm
of like
gonna
leers
grab-
it. What? Ah! You go to grab him. He gets.
I think he has advantage on Dex because he's hasting. Yeah.
I was gonna say because he's a blade singer, but yeah, probably because he's hasting. I believe you get advantage on dex saves too. Let me just double down on that. I should just have the haste spell open. And he is concentrating. Yeah, you gain advantage on dex saves. Okay, cool. So but it's not a dex save. It's a skill check challenge versus you.
Oh, that's right. It's a check, not a save.
Yeah. Dexterity checks. Let me. Okay. I guess I have to look this up because this is either gonna if he gets grabbed by you, he's in a lot of trouble. So I should probably know what he can do. I'm like, no, it's not really whatever. This is like your fucking bread and butter. If you catch him,
Right?
he's fucking over.
Wait till he starts gyrating.
Yeah. I know Troy would know this answer. Can blade singers in Blade Song gain advantage on dexterity and acrobatics checks? They do.
There you
Advantage on acrobatics checks. Okay, cool. So he has a good chance to get the hell out. Oh, he needed that advantage. All right, this is it. This is the end of Borngrave. He doesn't make this fucking.
Bye.
Ah! He just grabbed.
Yes! Do
Closing
it!
guard
Do
just pulled
it!
him in to his chest.
Snuggle him, buddy.
Okay, so I've grabbed him. I'm gonna lift him up over my head, walk him over to the edge of the lava, and just huck him into the lava.
Yes!
You're the only one that doesn't have scales. Let's see how you like it.
No! He's just like thrashing around in your grass there, kind of holding him. I believe we're gonna need to make a strength push same
Yeah, I need to make a shove.
style
yeah.
acrobatics
Which is,
defense.
which is
Do it.
Oh my
same-
god!
yeah, same modifier as grapple because it's athletic.
Come on, Borgray, don't fall in the lava, my man.
Come on, come on! Yeah! Oh!
He breaks out! He wriggles out! You bastard dwarf! How dare you try to throw me in the lava! Both of you guys are now near the pit wall here. The last moment he breaks out and wriggles over here.
He's still grappled. I just wasn't able to shove him.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm gonna use my bonus
I
action.
was gonna say because you tried to
You're right. I tried to
and
huck
he
him. I dropped him.
got off, so that grapple's over for now. He's behind you. That's released. I'm
That's
sorry.
Yep. Then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to walk around him so that I'm on the right side, and then not into the lava side because I don't want to get thrown into the lava.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bonus action to
Well,
using
no,
my
I
spike.
guess you're right because it was technically you were trying to just do a push to restrain grapple because you're a grapple expert, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
And
I was
that's
just trying to
technically what
frame
this
it.
all would qualify as, and you would just
Yeah.
release the grapple. Okay, so you still have him grappled. You're still holding onto his arm, and he was able to slip away from him. Now he's on his feet, and you're grabbing his wrist.
Yeah.
We'll
So,
play
yeah,
it all
let's
by the
play
rules, all by the book.
And then I'm gonna use the bonus action to spiked fist him right in the kidney.
Oh!
So you got one
Yeah,
hand
buddy.
on his wrist. Just slam it in. That won't hit as he's able to
That's-
dance himself out of the way there. His
Those
AC
are
is a
some
little quicker as he's still
Four.
hasted. Oh, he might have
Come on,
lost.
dice.
Did you punch him for 5? Make his con save. So he held his haste concentration on the 5 damage.
Come on, dice. Okay. Evolve is up. That's all I can do.
Okay, he's still being gripped by Korsgar, but he didn't make his way to the loft quite yet. Alright.
Good that
Um,
he didn't because he wasn't
Anzi?
wearing his floaties.
Is Anzi just occupying one square or 2 squares?
She's technically still a medium, so just one.
Okay,
I just grew her for show.
that's okay. I'm just measuring. Don't mind me.
Put this-
You saying you tried to make her look scarier?
I did. See that little black head? That's her second head. Little
Okay.
skull
Oh,
that popped up.
So I'm going to go behind this pillar because that's exactly 30 feet, and I'm gonna kind of, before I step behind it, I'm going to can I use a bonus action first?
Of course.
I'm going to absorb a level 1 spell.
Nice. Nice.
Sorry, I'm just marking this down. And I'm going to hit her with lightning bolt again using transmuted spell.
Nice.
Sorry, marking it down so it's not forgotten.
Another roaring thunderbolt.
Yep. Skadoosh.
Comes hissing towards Anzi. She's crouching and is unable to dodge away as she takes the full brunt of it and again is smashed back. But this time is able to hold her footing. But she looks really fucked up as you just took a big chunk of her away with that last blast. She's bleeding from several wounds.
And then I'm just gonna give her a little smirk and step behind the pillar and crouch.
Bye.
Peace out. A10.
All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
Sweet. Okay, and we are
So
on
again,
to
just to
Rosin.
clarify, I used lightning bolt on the one guy in the 3 that couldn't be damaged. by
Totally.
lightning.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
There's that, but I'm also using my meta magic ability, Transmuted Spell, which lets me change the damage type to a certain listed, which is acid, fire, cold, lightning, and thunder. And the reason I keep doing that is because the chromatic dragons are resistant against everything else except thunder. So that's why I keep changing it to thunder
That's fun.
damage.
Gotcha. Okay,
So it's not, it says lightning bolt because that's a spell, but it's more like a thunderbolt.
that's fair. Okay, fair enough. I was just still annoyed that my lightning bolt didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It did. It was just resistive. It just did
That's-
half.
It
Oh.
tickled. It tickled
It
instead.
tickled him. Okay, fair. Okay, I'm going to. Sorry. I'm going to move over to where Korjagar is holding on to Born Grey. More like Dead Grey.
Kind of leers at you as you come up. Hears you whisper that under his breath.
Dead Grey.
He's like, that's lame.
What? What did you just say? You
And then I stab.
Ting! He parries you away as his wrist is still held. I have just about lost my patience with all of you.
And a stab again. Oh shit, I did even worse.
That is pathetic. And I'm going to kill the dwarf, and then I'm going to kill you. And then I'm going to kill her for being so pathetic. He points over at Anzi as he's like still gripped.
Give your balls a tug. You're gonna die first.
You dip fucker.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think it'd be the right era to
I
say
know,
that.
I know, totally know it. Your balls
can't
a tug, you
use-
dip fucker.
A cantrip as a bonus action unless it says it's a bonus action, right?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can't just make things. So, bonus action to me means like in under 1 or 2 seconds.
You can chirp them in under 1 or 2 seconds.
I mean, it's an instantaneous cantrip
Yeah,
with
but that
touch.
but
Yeah,
that
that's fair.
instantaneous still means about 4 seconds.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, then I'm just gonna stand here and taunt him.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy to talk all you want, taunt all you want. He's
Yeah.
fucking fighting this dwarf off and carries your blades. And Anzi,
I'm just trying to poke
Gonna
him with
hiss.
the sword.
and then she's going to run forward. She really wants to kill Evola, but she'll get to here and realize that she can't, so she's going to turn and bite in at Rosin with her multiple
Did
heads.
she come within 5 feet of me?
She did, yeah.
Can I take a reaction?
Do you have a move that allows you to do such a thing?
I absolutely do. Defensive teleportation. As a reaction to being targeted by a melee attack I can see, I can teleport behind them and then immediately make one attack using my weapon,
Yeah, that's your
causing
your super
their
move.
attack to miss, and I have advantage on this attack.
Yeah, that's like your one dodge move that your sword does.
Yeah. So she comes up and she targets me, right?
No. Oh, she did.
No?
She did actually, because she said she's like
You
got
said
eyes
she-
basically only for Evola, but Evola is now hiding, and she's like,
She got close to me and she was all like,
I'm gonna
live
bite
me.
you. I'm gonna bite you.
Yeah. and
So-
instead I just whoop and teleport behind her, and she misses, and I swing at her for 20.
That's awesome. So, roll damage, and tell us how this
11.
goes, because you finish her.
Oh, come on.
As Angie goes to
Sorry,
bite at
Evola.
you, you turn, touch the
Okay.
hilt of your sword, and you teleport
She's not
behind her
as-
instantly, slashing out.
I want to kind of teleport behind her and like stab behind, like through behind.
Nice.
And I want to lift her up a little bit and show her to Evola and be like, "This bitch."
Throw her in the fire! Throw her in the
She
lava!
kind of dangles a little bit and kind of and goes limp as you like twist a little bit and lift up. You say you're
And I
lying to
show
him. Vola.
Vola like, look, I got her! I got her for you!
As you
Team
lift her up,
holy.
you realize that her body is quite heavy in this transform from your arm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
And you like low, and she just it slides off the edge of your blade, ever magically sharp.
Cool.
Flops
That's
down
my
on the ground.
reaction.
Pathetic. You hear Borngray go. He looks. I am going to kill every single one of you. He and his rapier extends into a whip, and he slaps it forward towards Korjigar's face. 16?
No, I have 17.
Okay, so he swings it back around, and it hits you in the
Ooh,
side of the head. Make a Constitution save. Mm,
19.
where
Hold on,
is
I have a
my-
thing. I have a thing because he's close to me and he's attacking a good buddy of mine.
True.
Korjigar's technically not within 5 feet of me, so I can't use it.
Oh.
Never mind.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah. What'd you get? Over 14?
19.
Oh, wow, you nailed it. Okay. So you don't get stunned. You feel as though it is about to stun you. And,
Whoa. Trying to get me off of you, are you?
well, I thought that might be the easiest way, but I suppose there are other means. He snaps his fingers, and he teleports over to here, using Misty Step.
Whoa.
Spins his rapier. Now, if you would all just care to throw yourselves in the lava, this would be much easier.
Oh, hell no, motherfucker. You know
Korjigar-
what? Shut up, little wizard. You have no good retorts.
How far does Misty Step actually take you?
Into the lava! Into the lava you go!
It is 30 feet, okay. He is actually going to teleport directly back from Korjigar. He has learned his lesson. Well, I guess he really can't teleport far enough to get away from you because you're fucking fast, so he will teleport to where he did.
Okay.
Your token is gigantic.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I need to somehow recrop this token for you.
Yeah, that would be good. Okay, what else can he do? Okay. Okay, cool. That's it. That's all he's got.
Oh.
Not gonna throw me in the lava, Mr. Dwarf.
Are you sure about that? How far
Not
can
this
he
turn,
move?
at least.
He really wants to throw someone in the lava, and you're the only one left alive not on his team, so...
Yeah. Oh, he actually has haste still, so he made one more attack at you, David,
Oh,
and it hit you for
bastard.
10. I gotta take every advantage now that it's 3v1, so.
I'm so... Oh. Oh, I want to throw him in the lava so bad, Nick.
I know. I'm right here. I'm right here, Mr. Dwarf. Come throw me in the lava. I'm just a weak little blade dancer. Couldn't possibly defend myself.
But you know what? I'm gonna turn his blood into lava. I'm gonna, for the first time ever, recklessly attack.
Come, get some, dwarf. Or are you simply going to try and push me off the battlefield again?
No, I'm gonna turn your blood into lava. We'll see it flow slowly.
Fancy yourself some sort of mage, eh? I would love to see it. A dwarf casting spells.
I'm
He
just
knows
gonna-
one spell.
1, 2,
Cast iron, dwarf! Cast iron!
3. All with advantage. So 20, 23,
Oh, that was a
28.
good pun.
What hits?
Uh,
That's a very good pun.
they all hit.
They all. You just keep running into him.
Yeah, just.
Ah! Ah!
So he will use what this blade.
He will summon the Black Kitty of the Seven Hells.
14 and 11 is 35. 35 and 6 is 41.
That is a hefty amount of damage.
Did I break his concentration? You think you can run from me?
We'll see. I guess we should just roll and find that out. All right, first one. How much did you hit him for on the first one? 13.
13.
Passes. Second one is 9. It does not pass. Okay, he loses concentration. Loses his
Yeah.
face. He also takes a tremendous amount of damage as he's basically taunting Korjigar, and Korjigar just charges him like a little fucking bull, impaling him in the lower part of his ribs and kind of tossing him to the side, fucking landing a big heavy punch to his face. Borgar, he's like holding his eye-patched eye. He kind of spits out a bit of blood and a tooth. He's looking pretty haggard after that beating, but he's still on his feet ever so. How much did you do total? 18
41.
plus. How much?
41.
41. Monster. You're a monster. Okay.
You'll be dead soon. Perform.
It's my turn?
It is.
So as he says for Torm, I step out all Lith-like and be like, for Bahamut. And I walk up to him and I'm going to use my clawed nails and scratch him across the face like a slap and use the Knight's Whisper.
So he'll attempt to put up his blade and defend himself, so make a melee spell attack. And also, both of you guys, actually I forgot, he has superior blade song defense. So anyone who steps within 5 feet of him
sorry,
takes 4 damage.
It's not an attack. It's not really an attack, it's a Fearful Grasp. So it's a charisma save.
Yeah, you have to hit him with the spell, like a melee attack first. That's part of it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and then he makes a save based on it. I think I might take away the spell, like the save based on like the vampiric part, and put the spells only for like the persuading parts. But anybody, so Ebola takes 4 damage, and
critical hit!
Takes 2 damage.
Natural 20.
Yes, that hits him.
Natural.
Those are
roll
fireworks
your
going
damage.
off. That's amazing.
Ooh, I clicked
Roll
on
my
it. What does
damage?
that do?
Those are some big numbers.
What do they mean?
It means 34.
It's 34 damage for the
Okay.
ring.
So, all right, retroactively, you spiked him, you punched him. He used magical barrier to block the third punch. So he used his reaction to use a spell slot to negate the damage. So he went back up 9 health. He's still looking just as haggard as I described. Avola comes up, hits him with this magic, and as you begin to suck the essence out of him, how does this go? Because you
Okay.
finished him.
I'm just trying to find what it says here. I think I get to heal half of what I heal half of that. So half of 34 is 17.
Yeah, as you
So
throw your hand
basically,
forward, he goes to parry.
I want to like rip his face open with my nails as I hit him with a Fearful Grasp, and it like you see the essence of his life being sucked out and into my ring, which then like regenerates me. And then I say, in the name of Bahamut, we vanquish the 3.
So you slash him, and he goes down, and from that wound, and he's like basically pulled back up by like you drawing his essence out, and you lift, and he's basically drawn up, and you lift him up off into the air, and you throw his limp body onto the ground as you finish sucking out all the essence.
Nice.
Everyone's heart rate starts to come down a little bit as you look around, and the bodies of Born Grey, Langdorosa, and Anzi begin to demystify and particleize and break up and fade away, and the edges of the map begin to break up and fade away, and it kind of digitizes everything. You guys are left in a white, empty void.
That's very bright.
You're standing there, sweat dripping down, nothing else around you. The intensity of the battle still kind of running through you. You did it.
Oh, take that.
And that's all I have for you guys this evening. As you look
That
at each
was
other, you
fantastic.
smile, you feel satisfied, and your bodies are thrown, and all of a sudden you're on a rocky outcropping. Wind hitting your face. Xavier Sheenon here with you. You look around, you see in the distance a lodge, some sort of building. You look back, you see maybe a camp in the distance. Maybe the camp you guys came from, maybe the Mythal Room. You're not sure. Okay, Dragonborn, the cult of the dragon. We have to stop the cult, the white cult. Crixus is somewhere nearby. Bahamut is watching. Good job, everyone.
And Torm.
Great session.
That was
Da, 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 da.
That was